of the logs and stuff off of it today. Most of the debris. And also something else I want to point out. That culvert pipe beneath that grate comes out here. You can see all the suds it's creating. Goes into this marshland. Warm steam, because for the last you see the junk just keeps coming and coming, but it should not be as bad this time. When I start... So let's take the sample. Like this tunnel is getting ready for failure. Look at that. Wow, I am inside. I am inside the Lake Drain culvert. Over like a big pile of dirt that fell from the crack, and now I'm back to that part of the tunnel where the bottom is like glue. A little bit of debris still on the other end. If I was to get it all, I bet that would fill that whole thing up. It's still clear and coming out like this. You hear that up there? there are giant heavy tractor trailers going on up there. That's a lot of weight and rumbling in this hill, and it's causing this thing. Like, you hear that noise? Let me get some current, but this should all be airspace. It should be just like water falling around the edge. The thing collapsed almost completely now, and this little bit of debris that's going into it is just gonna contribute to the blockage where the cave-in is. We're gonna go to the other side and see what's changed. Okay, look at that. It went down halfway. There's still a good flow coming out of here, but it shouldn't. Drain culvert. This is what it looked like 1 week ago, and here's what it looks like now. All filled in with rocks and debris and barely even flowing. Hey everyone, I'm back on site of the lake drain culvert. I was here about a week ago showing it. Okay, so I just spoke with the news and they're gonna do a story about this. And imagine how many thousands of other ones are decaying like this. It's a lack of funding, a lack of paying people to be able to come out and do this stuff. So if you see
debris is stuff that you've cleared out of the drain.
All this is from me.
This Palmer resident tells Western Mass we reached out to the Mass DOT in the morning for a statement, and hours later when our cameras arrived at the culvert, we found their crews around the pipe.
Yep, they're gonna put these right underneath you. Oh yeah, you see that? The new pipe is right there in the road. It looks like most of it's already in. You see how the... Or every big storm, which I've seen it clog up overnight if we have a big storm. I'm glad this problem is actually going to be fixed. We're gonna go take a look at the other side now. And he told me that their workers will be out here weekly now to take a look at it. They said the new one, oh, this is slippery. The new one should not clog because it's not. So if anything does build up, it'll, yeah, there are beavers here, so chances are they're gonna hate this and they're gonna dam that thing up. That's what I'm assuming, because the beavers never messed with the old one because it was like steady, but they hate the sound of rushing water. I know they're gonna try to stop that. The beavers are not gonna like this at all, but the old one, you see they got their orange spray paint. Yeah, I do see a lot of dirt up there. There are millions of storm drains and culverts. They can't keep track of them all. So that kind of fell under the radar, so it never got checked. On a whole bunch of trees. You see all the tree stumps here, and over here it's... Definitely some stuff here from the beavers. Look at those big branches the beavers are putting. See, there's a lot of branches that the beavers are sticking in there, but not what I expected. I expected this thing to be kind of... Yep, look at that. I wonder what that is. They have a new section of culvert. Message board right there saying this road will start being closed on the 13th. It says 1 lane of traffic ahead. Oh, and there's a new dump truck that wasn't here about 5... Yeah, there's water all over the street because they're picking up wet gravel and mud with the excavator. I just looked down in there. They have the entire pond held back with these massive sandbags that were put in with November 5th. And we're going to see the brand new lake drain. It's finally complete. They put some new rocks here. They look beautiful instead of those ugly Jersey barriers they had up all summer. Slip-proof grate. Amazing. And look, the old other one, that's the old one. We'll go look at that in a minute. It's completely plugged up. It looks like they might not be finished because it's set in there, the brand new lake drain. And take a look at that big opening right there. It's more difficult for beavers to clog that up. $2.2 million later. Originally, a civil engineer told me if they would have listened now, 18 months ago, they could have put a sleeve in the old one and saved it, and that would have cost $8,000 in parts, with labor probably $50,000. It's very effective. They use flowable concrete. Yup, look at that. They plugged it shut. The old lake drain. Looks like the bottom isn't completely sealed, but I'm sure there's no way water's getting through 100 feet of concrete in that pipe. Eliminate erosion, but look at this. They tore down all the trees that used to be here. All the sand, it's making a little sandbar there. It's eroding a bit. It is pretty slippery in here. Look at all the gravel in here. Maybe that brand new seals are leaking. And that means there's a lot of pressure because, you know, it's leaking. So we're actually under the pond right now. Ooh, heard that? Uh-oh. Massive failure of the brand new pond. Look at that valve. Imagine if that opened right now. I'd be screwed. How much? The crack's like 2 inches wide. Look at that. You know what? That's digging underneath where I'm standing. I'm serious. They just put this new structure at the end in a few weeks ago, and they did it wrong in a rush. And right here, look at this one. That one's failing. There's so much pressure on that pipe. And when we get out, I'm going to show you why.